Okay, that is not straight. It is Monday, and that means it's a not so awesome review time for graphic novel type things, which, at least it would be, and you would know that, but I have been really bad at, doing these consistently. But here we go. So obviously, Nightwing, Volume 1, Tramps and Trapezes by Kyle Higgins and Eddie Burrows. Um, few things about this book. Well, actually, one thing, somebody actually told me I should read Nightwing. And I didn't actually get this because they told me. I was planning on getting it. It's been on my list for a while. I actually got this as a Christmas present. So, yeah, but I kind of wish I got it sooner because it was actually, to me, it was surprisingly good because I've read some of Nightwing. And although I liked what I was reading, I did drop it because I didn't like it enough. That and too many comics means more money. But I will definitely be getting more of Nightwing in trade format, which brings me to my second point, is that this thing really deserves hardcover, but I believe it's only available in paperback, which sucks, because it would be nice to see the entire Bat Family line in hardcover, which I also believe that the next volume of Batgirl is only going to be in paperback. At least that's the only way I see it online for pre-order. So that kind of sucks, but anyways, this has issues 1 through 7 of Nightwing, and the thing I actually really like about this particular trade is that it's the entire story. As in, you get, the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and the end of the story, even though it kind of ends with a little bit of a, I don't want to say a cliffhanger, because that's not the right word. It sets up for the Court of Owls tie-ins, which Nightwing has, which are in the second volume. But that said, this actually does somewhat tie into the Court of Owls in, like, a subtle way, which I really enjoyed. So the story was definitely really good. Basically, Nightwing's doing his thing, being Nightwing. Also, his costume is different, and I'm pointing this out just because a lot of people, when Injustice was announced, were confused and angry that Nightwing had red instead of blue. Obviously, those are people who do not keep up with comic books. Nothing bad to say about that. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't know if it wasn't for the fact that I read comic books. But yeah, he wears red now and not blue. So, he's doing his thing as Nightwing. We find out about Haley's Circus returning to... Is it Gotham? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Gotham. And it goes full circle because they return to Gotham in the end. But basically, he goes, he visits, he finds out that somebody wants him dead, and by him, I mean Dick Grayson and not Nightwing, and that's kind of like the mystery throughout the whole storyline is who wants Dick Grayson dead, because he's apparently the fiercest killer in Gotham, and he's really confused about that. I'm not gonna say how, but he does end up getting Haley's Circus. There's a guy who wants Dick Grayson dead. He does end up getting Haley's Circus, like he's takes ownership of it, and I'm gonna stop there with the story because I don't like spoiling things. That's why I only talk about the first few issues usually. Also, there's this clown guy here that looks a lot like the Joker. They kind of point that out in the beginning. Let me go through this really quick right here on the side because I don't want to spoil nothing. But there are appearances of Alfred. I'm not going to find it because I don't see it. And Batgirl, there's like an entire issue with Batgirl, I should say, which was actually pretty good. It wasn't like a side story or nothing. There's the art. The only thing I don't like about the art, honestly, is his hair. I don't know why, but I feel like he needs a haircut. That's just my personal opinion. Otherwise, the art is actually really good. Like I said, my only complaint is his hair. I don't know why it bugs me. You can see flashbacks from his parents and everything right there. So, I'm not gonna ramble on this too much longer. There's not really much extras in the book. That's actually a really cool title page right there. I believe every new story, you know, they're always separated by the cover, has the black and white variant, and in the back we have art, 2 pages of art. So really, the story actually fills up almost the entire book, minus like 2 pages. That's all the story. There's, I believe, 2 pages here and 2 pages here, which is actually pretty cool because you know, things like Civil War, if you get it in hardcover and things like that, they fill up like half of the book or less than half, and the rest of it is just extras. And it's cool to have the extras. Don't get me wrong. I just wish the story actually filled up more of the book or something, because I feel like you're wasting space here. You could have added more story. Not that, like I said, not that the extras are bad or anything. Anyways, do I recommend Nightwing? Yes. Especially if you read the Batman, Court of Owls thing. It is actually a pretty good, subtle tie-in in there. It's not really subtle, but you'll get it once you read it. Is that as good as Batman? No. Straight out, no. Is that as good as Batgirl? It's probably in the same league. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe a little bit less whiny, and I say that because, you know, in the first volume of Batgirl, she's kind of like doubting herself, which isn't whiny, but there's a lot of doubt in that thing, and here it's more mystery, and I really enjoyed it. Definitely gonna get the second one. That said, well, actually, that's pretty much it. That's my review. That's why it's a not so awesome review, because it's not so awesome, but it is good enough for me, and hopefully it's good enough for you. And yeah, so if you've been interested in Nightwing, I do recommend getting it. The cover price, what is the cover price? $14.99. That's actually not even bad for a cover price. I would say get it at cover price, even. Obviously, if you want to get it cheaper, go to Amazon or something. You might get it for a few bucks cheaper. But like I said, $14.99, definitely worth it. Yeah, and I guess I will try and see you next week with another review on I don't know what, but we'll see. Alright then, bye. Oh, also, don't forget, comment if you have comment, like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Okay then, now for real, bye.